Good morning, good morning. How are you all doing today? Look at these beautiful watermelon seeds. Look how good my collar's doing, y'all. Yes, Lord. This right here, I'm absolutely loving. I just can't believe it's just shocking. It's just shocking. It's just shocking. It's just shocking. Now, as you can see this morning dew, it's kind of already on there. It had been on there this morning. The Lord had already been out here working. He had already been out here working. These collards, I'm not mad at how I planted those. Those look quite well to me. I'm telling you, the fact that my mind is thinking in the future, I'm going to be picking collard greens, me and my mom and them, at the kitchen table that we grew. Now, the other night, my sister wanted to transplant some lavender inside of her. So we took cuttings off because they say if you take cuttings that you can replant lavender. Some ain't going right. Anyway, I hope y'all are working on your gardens, preparing for your future, picking back up what our ancestors once done. Certain things we need to do. We just to help ourselves. You pick up the good. And I have people telling me all the time, you look like you're growing too much. Is it still not starving people in the world? We got to help folks out. We got to help folks out. And that's one thing about me that I don't mind. I do not mind splitting my one bean in pieces so we can eat. You good people, I'm trying to look out for you, okay? So these are looking cute. I got a little slit in there. Let me make sure ain't nothing under there. I don't see nothing under there, okay? I don't see nothing under there. I'm gonna cover these back up because they look like they doing quite well. Thank you, whoever that was in my comments that said you need an insect, bird, and whatever to cover them up, cover your collars. I appreciate that. That's why I say y'all got any tips and to help us be successful. That's what we gotta get back to, helping one another out. The days of me and my foe and no more, it's over. Because if we come to that hard place, that hard place, and you that stingy person or you that selfish person, nobody ain't gonna be quick to want to give you no plate of food. I'm trying to tell you. Nobody ain't gonna want to pass you no tomato out. It's gonna be, and I'm not saying they ain't gonna do it. It's gonna be a real test for them that do you want to give them something? Y'all better learn how to give. I'm telling some of these folks out here, they just too stingy for me. You don't want to give nobody the crumbs from the table and you the rich man. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You don't want to give nobody the crumbs from the table. It's overflow food that you can go help starving kids in other places. Come on now. We got to do better. What difference do it make what color somebody is? We can't care about that. Y'all think y'all gonna get up yonder and it's gonna be one color, one religion, one. I'm telling y'all not be up in there. I'm telling y'all, it ain't gonna be just one. We all been created by that one master. We gotta learn how to love one another. Because I know good people from different places. I used to work with her. Both of them name was Helen from Ukraine. I didn't know nothing about Ukraine, didn't know it existed. I learned about them probably 15 years ago. I knew a guy. His name was Leo. He was from Russia. He was a foreign exchange student that worked with us. He was a nice guy. I'm just saying. Anyway, we back over here, cutting back off of these little Mr. I don't like how they looking. Some people might say you just should leave them alone. I don't know that. I'm just the kindergartner. I don't know that. Okay? I used to hear my auntie, she deals with plants. And since I've been doing the garden stuff, she flipping over the garden. I love it. I love it. I like to be inspired. I like to inspire other people. That's just who I am. I like for us all to enjoy. If me and my husband find something that we feel is good, I don't care if it's we went and visited such and such, or this country, you should go. We are people that like to share blessings that God gave us. If we tell people about it. We tell people about it. Don't be scared to see other people blessed. Don't be scared to see other people have things like God and blessed you with. I know I might not be talking to you. I'm talking to somebody. Don't be afraid of that. God is good. He reigns on the just and the unjust. Just because you think a person don't deserve it don't mean they don't. He good. We got to remember, such was some of us. Such was some of us. I'm not trying to go out there, but such was some of us. That's how I feel to be led this month. Such was some of us. We weren't all in good places at one time. He found us on the filthy road, laying there, as the book say, polluted in your own blood. And he spoke life. Hey, my testimony. Maybe I ain't talking about you. Some of y'all been good all your life. Mama never had to whoop you. Nobody never had to fuss at you. You never failed. You just had wings. You went to heaven every night and came back. So I know it's some of y'all out there like that. I know it's some of y'all who think y'all just like that. Every night, you went to heaven. In the morning, showed back up. How y'all doing? Stop being fake. We better than that. Let's be real. Help somebody. Help somebody with your testimony. So anyway, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to go there. I just want us all to be better. I just want us all to be better. So this can't be stevia. This smells too good. Now, that might be just stevia though. That's stevia, sweet. I mean like y'all know them orange candies that your grandmama used to have that used to have all the sugar over it? That sweet. That sweet. Stevia plant. Woo. It's almost too sweet. I don't like real sweet stuff, okay? But let's find a way to sweeten things the way God intended for things to be sweetened. Instead of, I need something sweet. I need something sweet. You sitting there, little Joe to the store, go get me a gallon of that butter pecan ice cream. Y'all, please say y'all not still doing that. Y'all not still doing that. Such was some of us. That used to be me. Then my grandma used to sit on the phone and talk. Girl, I ate a whole half a gallon of ice cream yesterday. Don't feel bad. Me too. That stuff killing us black folks. We better wake up. Now I'm talking about us. Killing. We can't do it. We can't do it. How many of y'all know somebody who talk about eating a whole half a gallon of that butter pecan? That's our favorite. And black walnut. That's really our favorite. Tell me how many of y'all know somebody. Drop it in the comments. Yeah, you know they do got diabetes. What they say, them old folks say, they got them sugars. Y'all know, they got them sugars. Yeah, they sugars be high. Come on, y'all, we gotta do better. That's one of the purpose of this channel, that I'm trying to do better. To come see these plants I thought was sweet potatoes. Probably was potatoes, like y'all said. It just fell over here. They dying back. They dying back. Don't that mean I'm about to have some potatoes soon? Ain't that what that mean? They dying back. They falling all over and stuff. But the greenery still look good. We probably shouldn't have moved them. We have moved them several times. Now, if y'all could see over in that one, If y'all remember when I planted those, I had a sweet potato down in the middle. If y'all remember that one video about the sweet potatoes. And I had some red potatoes. I said I was gonna put that one back in that middle. And I told y'all I was scared that maybe I should have brought it back to the top. But I said I was gonna put it back. You could put it on. And I didn't. I put it back in that middle, that sweet potato. So now I know that it is a difference. Now I'm glad I did that. I put those red potatoes, I think they were red potatoes, on the side, and I put that sweet potato back down deep. So those are slips. The leaves do look different from regular potatoes to sweet potatoes. So I think I'm gonna pop those slips off and go ahead and get those planted, okay? I did. I cut some of my onion tops off, so you see them whopped off. Some of them I didn't get to. They was kind of falling over, but I cut some of my onion tops off. They said if you cut the onion tops off, it'll encourage you to get bigger onions, okay? And not only that, they edible. I'm gonna chop this up. They say you can rinse them, lay them on a paper towel, let them dry, chop them up to your desired sizes, and you can freeze them in a freezer bag, okay? So that's just a way that we can get those stored. My spinach or flour, I tried to come and stay on top of it. The more I came over there and cut it, I don't know. I gotta do some homework on that. I gotta do some homework because he showed me the tender greens that I buy from the garden, but they named the same thing. I'm just wondering if it's a different type, but it could not be because he did show me. He kept saying, "This our baby tenders." Did you see our baby tenders? And they look like this. They just ain't as green. I mean, this is a light green, and his was very dark green. So that make me wonder, should I have put blood meal in there? Because I know that it kind of helps the foliage, that rich green, pretty foliage, okay? And the consistency of this is probably more so like spinach that you put in somewhat of a salad. That's what I'm thinking, okay? So I did get actual tender green seeds from him. He said plant them before June. I got a couple days. So it looks like one got a put. I'm so ready for these carrots. I see the little carrot here. You know, I'm a little nervous about the carrots because I see wood chips in that. I mixed some kind of soil over here that apparently has some kind of wood chips in there. And I know those carrots don't want to hit anything. So you just want a good soil that's loose and probably that meals mix. I have your peat moss, you'll have your black cow, and he on high low. He not playing with them birds. He not playing with no birds. He don't care who you ain't coming over here. He not playing. She'll go a dog. They try to laugh at me about my little dog, my neighbors, because they got the big cane corso, so they laugh. They told me my dog is a little airport dog. He just for show. He get the job done too. We get the job done. If you don't do nothing but warn us that something is coming, we on it. My aloe vera plant, they didn't overwater them. I'm gonna take him in the house so he can dry out and see if I can get him to bounce back, because he don't need all that water. Drought tolerant. Cabbage, that was my first seedling my cousin gave me that I first planted. I think y'all might have saw it in the video. I'm gonna move him back from the wall a little bit. He looking beautiful. This was my second one. And this also, this was a seedling. And this was a seedling. This was my kitchen scraps. Look at that. Don't y'all throw that core away. Y'all put that core in a jar of water. Let it get them roots. Drop it in some dirt. Let it reproduce for you, okay? So, my little wildflower mix, y'all, look at it. It's coming on in, coming on in, coming on in. So, hopefully some bees shows up. So, let me tell y'all something that the farmer told me the other day. He said that they bee crops, well, he don't have them. He said he got a bee man that comes in, you know, like the beekeepers and stuff, that breed the bees or whatever, however they do it. He said the man said a lot of their bees died this year. He said it wasn't just his, other bee farm people who keep the bees, a lot of theirs died too. They don't know if it was a bug, but they lost a lot of bees. So he said that they usually buy the bees to come and pollinate their garden, they farmland. He said it really wasn't there like that this year. A lot of them, they weren't able to get as many. So he said he didn't know if it was the weather. That's what they said. They didn't know if it was the weather or a bug. So I don't know what bug kill bees, but we need these bees, y'all. We need these bees. If y'all somewhere that y'all can look into that and find out if y'all can buy bees from somewhere, maybe you should do that. Maybe you should do that. How y'all gonna get them and transport them, I don't know. But y'all tell me how you do it. Put it in the thing. Because I'm sure you gotta release them. I don't know how you do all of that, but if you don't throw the box and the box automatically just pop open and then you could be a mile away, I wouldn't do it. But I'm just saying, if y'all buy bees or something like that, it might be one or two. Everybody probably ain't in here, might not be a kindergartner. Then let us know that, okay? But we need those bees. If I want my watermelons and stuff, we pollinate, I need those bees. Now, what he told me is that when my watermelons start coming in, them bees gonna find it. He said something about them. They gonna find it. Let's hope. Don't forget about your neighbor. Over in St. Louis, Missouri, they had a tornado. They asking for donations through Red Cross. FEMA dragging their feet. Don't forget about our neighbors, okay? We can't. We got to do whatever we got to do. Don't think your seed too little. Your seed ain't too little. Remember what I told y'all about those seeds? It's a time. As long as the earth remains, it's a time under the sun for that sowing and that reaping. Whatsoever you sow it, it's whatsoever you sow. It ain't all about money. Whatever you sow, that what you should also reap. Because if you in a time of need, you want to be able to you want to be able to reap that seed that you once put out there back. That's my belief. That's how me and my husband live our life. Sowing and reaping. We believe, helping, giving, not being stingy. We believe in helping, giving, not being stingy. Our life has been tremendously blessed. I have no complaints. I have no complaints. Not about that. We come from nothing. Not about that. God has been good to us. We was taught that. We didn't know that. We used to be one of the ones that go to the restaurant and be laughing and talking about leave a tip. We learned better. God taught us something different. We're going to leave a tip. We're going to leave. And sometimes it might hurt because we might be having to do it a little more. We already was sacrificing going out. We give it. Sometimes you got to give even out of that lack. I'm trying to talk about the book, you know. Y'all know that book. Y'all know that book. Basic Instructions Before Leaving Earth. I don't care who tell it. If I tell it, if it's somebody on the street tell it, and they say, come out of that book, you don't believe them, go look for yourself, and if it's in there, take heed. Take heed, okay? My sweet potatoes, slips, they look like they doing okay. Okay? I want to show y'all about grow bags because people been asking me what's better, buckets or grow bags, okay?
So what is that?
It came from Aberdeen, Mississippi. Anybody from Mississippi? My auntie brought this back from Mississippi. It was something that they just put in a bucket that they brought back from Mississippi. Not sure how it's gonna do up knock, as the old folks say, up knock, but we gonna work on it. It's so pretty. I just love the foliage. But I call it Aberdeen, okay? She suggested I take some of it out and put it in another pot. So I might, but we don't know what that's gonna do, how that's gonna grow, and what it is. If y'all recognize that, put it down in the comments. It came from Aberdeen, Mississippi, if I'm saying that right, okay?